Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to talk about the 7 steps to proactiveness and how you can achieve whatever you want. The first step towards proactiveness, the reason why one should be proactive is that it gives a confidence boost. You are in control of your life, be it personal or professional. It gives self-control and you become a very calm and centered person. You're not hurrying into things in life. There are things which are critical and important in life. We're doing things which are personal, professional. There are crisis situations. We want to be successful, and when you have to be successful, you need to have a very calm and thinking mind. The mind should not be cluttered. Proactiveness is one thing which will make you calm, and then it will give us the kind of confidence boost that we require. Because you're proactive, things don't spin out of control. You are in control of everything. Your mind is calm, and therefore that again transmits to your body language. People perceive you as a very successful person who is calm all the time, and then who's thinking and who's not getting pushed around by critical or crisis situations in life. Proactiveness leads to living happily, being cheerful, making wealth. It builds great relationships, and then you will achieve your professional and personal goals in life, and thereby making you a very successful person. So let's dive in straight away and then see what is the first step. The first step is to create a very strong intent. If we don't have intent in life, then our life starts meandering. It's basically trying to set your objective and goal. Obviously, objective and goal is something which you would say that yes, I need to create X amount of wealth this year, I need to build relationships, I need to spend time with my family. Those are objectives and goals. But when it comes to proactiveness, what needs to happen, and it has to be an inner feeling. So intent is a strong internal feeling which says that I have to do this, and if I don't do this, then it's going to have repercussions in life. So you need to have that urge, that fulfilling desire that yes, I want to do it. So that's the intent. So the intent can also be strengthened if you write down on a piece of paper or on your notepad, and then say I have to be proactive and I will take certain steps to become proactive. So once your intent is in place, the second thing is what I call is the process. So what is a process? A process is something which you would do time and time again. The more you do it, the more you practice it, the more results that you get. So that's the process. Now, the important thing is what I'm going to now explain is called, in very simple terms, it's called the checklist process. You're going to create a task list. You're going to create a checklist. So why at all we want to create a checklist? The reason is that in today's world, the mind is cluttered with so many things. Whether you're doing your daily activity, playing with your child, taking a bath in the morning, or you're going for swimming, the mind is constantly working. It's not calm. There is a greater possibility that whatever you try to keep in the mind is not going to register. Even if it registers, is not going to trigger an alarm and say that hey, we need to have a checklist. A checklist is not a set of tasks. So it could be as simple as that I need to wake up at 5 in the morning, I need to go to the gym at 5:30, play with my children. This is the basic task list. So whatever you want to achieve or do, you have to create this checklist. The best way to create a checklist is in these days of automation and the tools what we have, because always we are moving around with our smartphone, our laptop and gadgets. It's very easy to find an online tool. One of the online tools which I recommend is Trello, and I personally use that. I've been using that for a year or so. It gives a simple dashboard where you can put up your checklist tasks, and then you could follow them up. Now, I'm not suggesting that you set reminders for your task. What I would suggest is bucketize your tasks. So it could be one bucket called personal, where I'm saying that I want to go to the gym, I want to go swimming, learn a new lesson, learn a new language. So these could be those very simple tasks. Make the task. and then list it down on this is for either working professionals or some self-employed people. It's going to be a larger set of buckets. In your professional work, you could have a bucket called short-term projects. Short-term projects are anything which can get done within a week or 3 months. These are the projects I'm going to do or execute in the next 3 months. If your projects are coming into an evaluation stage, you can create another bucket called evaluation. You could also follow a project life cycle. You could say have a bucket for evaluation, contract signing, project initiation. You could have a bucket for project execution and closure or completion. You could have a bucket for your short-term projects or your short-term goals, and then another bucket for your long-term goals. Create one more bucket called completed. We are going to follow a very simple process. See this tool every day in the morning. So before you start your day, have a look at the tool. The tool is going to tell you the short-term projects. These are the projects which I need to do. A glance at the tool will immediately give you a snapshot of what you need to do personally and professionally. The next part is how do I execute these tasks? Pick the most important one, work on it and complete it. Move it to the bucket as and when. This is what you got to do. Here we driven by our intent. We have to look at the tool every day and then see what we have done and what is required to be done. This can also work in conjunction with your calendar. Your short-term goals or your long-term goals, back to the tool every day morning. That is the most important one. The most important thing is a word about multitasking. I personally don't believe in multitasking. It is impossible for the human brain to do things at a time. The quality suffers and there is no focus. Pick a task, complete it, and then move on to the next one. Among the tasks, there might be something which is critical and what is important. So let's look at what is critical. Critical means we are in a crisis situation. Like for example, you have to pay your electricity bill. You then get reminded either by your spouse or by your family that today is the last day to pay the electricity bill, and that is the same time you have an important meeting in office or you're going to meet an important customer. So what has happened? We have got ourselves into a crisis situation. We now need to handle that crisis. If we follow the checklist process, as I say, and then do the important ones, you will become proactive. You will see that there are maybe 15 more days to come to pay the electricity bill. Then either you could pay the bill right now or mark your calendar and say that I'm going to pay on the last day or one day before that. Or you could right away say that, okay, I'm going to go and complete that task. Why wait for 15 days? That's the best thing to do. So we are not going to save much money, time and effort by delaying a payment of maybe 500 rupees or 1000 rupees for 15 days. The cost of not doing it on the due date is going to be very high. So therefore, we have to do the task. So as and when you are completing all your tasks, the critical tasks are coming down. The tasks which fall into the crisis area starts coming down. You then start becoming more and more proactive. You start taking control and you become very calm and focused on what you need to do. Very, very clear steps. Step one, have a strong intent. Second thing is follow the process, create a process, have a tool for the checklist, have a mind map at the beginning of the day of what you're going to do. Keep going back to the checklist at least 2 or 3 times in the day, and do not procrastinate. Do things right away, immediately. Pick the task which is important and complete it. And once it's complete, again go back to the tool and update it. So if you keep doing this continuously for 21 days, any habit to form takes about 21 days. So if you're going to complete all the tasks and keep doing it for 21 days, it will become a habit. You will get a sense of proactiveness and a greater deal of satisfaction and living life to the fullest. So thank you very much, and hope to see in the next video.